Well then. Now, I think what you're going to find here is what we'd know in the biz as a degenerate demon hunter. They are unpleasant, they're unfun, and I need myself my cheeky little deck tracker. Right, so we're probably going to have to keep the tooth. I think you can go. There was, of course, a little comment on my recent video, a very valid comment questioning why I didn't have any videos against demon hunters. Here we are. You could say that it's because whenever I'm playing, demon hunters cower in fear. They run. They don't want to play against me. You could say that. You'd be wrong. You'd be oh so wrong. I wish they cowered. I wish they just went away. Unfortunately, they do not. Unfortunately, the games are over so soon. I never have the chance to have some actual fun with it, and I'm predominantly here to have fun. If we want to win, we'd play Demon Hunter, we'd play... I'd probably play Hand Buff Paladin, or maybe even Aggro Shaman. Honestly, the Aggro Shaman, you can climb ladder with that very fast. This, as you'll see, a deck of entirely legendary minions, and a couple of spells for good measure. Oh! It's not even a Demon Hunter.
Amazing.
You're not even a demon hunter. Fine, we'll try again. We'll try again. Yes! Yes! When you're searching for demon hunters, none arrive. And when they do, they're bloody rogues. Right. Well, we have Vandar. And this is going to be hilarious. This is going to be the scenario where... do I keep Akani? No, we don't keep Akani. This is going to end up being the scenario where the one time we go against a demon hunter, we actually pull into our... if we get Scabs Vandar, we could actually beat him. And what are we doing here? What are we doing? Let me quickly recap. The other day I released a video where I did my best to have some bloody good fun with this deck. This deck is stupid. This deck is not good. This deck is literally a couple of spells and then a boatload of every single kind of semi-decent legendary minion. On some form of curve. Ensuring that I don't have a single minion that is below 3 mana. Why? Well, because the true gem of this deck is the concept of playing Scabs into Vandar. Scabs means the next minion you play is 3 mana less, so you play Vandar for 1 mana, and because you play Vandar for 1 mana, basically you can reduce every single minion in your deck by 3. It's stupid. It actually works very well. Let me quickly do this. It is very effective. The problem is that it's so inconsistent because you have to draw 2 very specific cards. You can obviously use the Shadowcrafter Scabs into Vandar to reduce it by 2. It's not as powerful as Scabs Gutter Butter, and you have to wait a lot longer. The option's there. After I uploaded that video, it was pointed out to me, quite rightly, that I didn't seem to be playing any Demon Hunters with this deck. And they were right. I wasn't playing any Demon Hunters with this deck. Why? Because playing against Demon Hunters is just not fun. Oh my god. Blade Master Samuro, yes sir. When you're when you're there trying to have fun above all else, and you're playing against people who are trying to win above all else. And to be fair, absolutely nothing whatsoever against people who play Demon Hunter. Nothing whatsoever. Good for them. They want to try and win, and that's the best way to do it. So I have no problem with that. But it just makes my life so much more difficult. It's hard to have fun when you've lost by turn 5. Well, I promised said commenter I would upload a video of me taking on a Demon Hunter with this deck. And what we'll see right now is why it's not fun. With the Dread Prison Glaive, of course. Was there a multi-strike in there? There wasn't a multi-strike. No, it's just purely just a Dread Prison Glaive. A potentially to be nerfed soon. We'll have to wait and see. Right, now we can't play Vandar on 4. We could, but if we did, we actually lose the huge benefit of this deck. The reason is to be playing Scabs first. Unfortunately, not everything in this deck is less than 4. Therefore, we can't be playing him yet. We get no value. But not to worry, because it's not over yet. Now I am at a massive disadvantage. 1, because I'm playing a very stupid deck. 2, because my opponent is a demon hunter. But we shall wait. We shall see. If I can draw myself a scabs cutter butter, then then maybe I actually can beat a demon hunter with this deck. And I promise you, this is the first demon hunter I've come across. I've not skipped any losses just to try and find that win. I've unintentionally just not come across that many recently. And I say this as if I'm actually going to win. Oh dear. Yes, you've killed him, well done. But I get a poison, and if I can draw myself my no, not you, I was about to say I thought I'd just draw it, my shank. If I can draw myself a shank, I'll be very happy. Right. Overlord Ronthak or Talon at Fjordring? Fjordring is actually anti-synergy here, because before I play him, he'll draw me my highest minion, but I don't want to draw my highest minion. I want him to stay in the deck until I've played Scabs into Vandar to make him cheaper. So he's anti-synergy, so we go for Ronthak. I mean, Ronthak, right? How often do you see that guy? Have you ever played against him? There's a good chance you have not. Although, having said that, with the recent resurgence in hand buff Paladin, it's a pretty tight card for hand buff Paladin. Yes, you have draw, you have taunts, you have ways to increase your damage. You can go face with everything. Oh, more weapons, of course. That is not Scabs. And we are in a pickle. Do you see the issues we have here so far? I feel like I have to play Talon. Mr. Smite. I mean, I kill a treasure guard. Is that going to keep me alive? He's only got 1 card in hand, so I don't think I'm going to be burst down quite yet. 6 mana. Turn 6, and I'm nearly dead. Not quite though. Talon is slower. And Mr. Smite is a threat. People see Mr. Smite and I think a lot of them think, oh god, everything's about to go wrong. I must shut him down. So maybe he's going to act like a bit of a faux taunt. He can distract this Rusty Nail. Hi Rusty Nail. You know what? Hello. Maybe this can just distract Rusty Nail long enough to keep myself alive. Oh, Rust Revive. If I can draw my shank. There's a lot of draw in there. You know what? If I can just draw my Scabs, that's all I actually care about right now. Getting myself a Scabs. There we go. Did he pay for that? Oh, he did. You know that feels bad. You know that feels bad. Having to pay for predation. Gosh. And then you attack, and you rebuild a board. Yes. No. You're not what I want either. You're not what I want either. Well, we've got a Talon. I guess. Already we've lost any actual true value, I think, from getting Scabs out. Scabs into Vandal. The value's not going to be there. And might I say, with all due respect to Rusty Nail, his victory here I don't think is necessarily on his overwhelming skill. Genuinely nothing against him, I'm sure he's a cracking player, but it is entirely down to this questionable deck. And yes, Kel Surprise multi-strike. 100% to be nerfed, you see? And then I just lose. That's what happens when you try and have fun against a Demon Hunter. You get your ass very rapidly handed to you. You have to be very teched out to play against a Demon Hunter. They are overpowered. And that's no blaming any Demon Hunter players out there. 100% not. I'm just always going to be salty because Rogue used to be about tempo, and then they just decided, no, Demon Hunter's about tempo. Weapons, hell, we'll even give them some taunts and some lifesteal. And Rogue, you can just thieve things. Not bitter at all. Well, you know what? Have a cracking day, everyone. Please do. It is sweltering here in England at the moment, which makes a nice change. It's less pleasant when I'm currently in my office in an enclosed room, melting away. But I do hope you have a cracking day. Hope you enjoyed me getting my ass absolutely handed to me by a Demon Hunter. You've all been there. Let's not pretend like you haven't. Please do like, subscribe, and keep watching for more shithousery. Have a good day. Bye.